Good morning, everybody. Here's your quick morning update on the craziness that is Carmelo Anthony case out of Frisco, Texas. Okay, now I told y'all when I did my first couple of videos on this that this was a money grab, that the parents were just using it. What happened? To get as much money as they can because they know their son is guilty. They saw the evidence. I'm sure they're intelligent people. They can see what went down. Now, as a mom, I can understand. You want to believe the best in your kid. That you couldn't have raised a person who would react like this. But let's be honest. Your son did. Okay? We all know it. You know it. Everybody in the world knows it. Now, this whole violent, indignant thing, basically what that means is that they don't take the parents' income. That money that was sent for his defense, they don't even consider that when considering indignant, I can't say that, sorry. The point is they don't look at that. They don't look at the parents' income. They look at Carmelo Anthony's income. And he's an 18-year-old kid who has no income. Of course he would qualify. And no, they don't get a court-appointed attorney. They'll have the same attorney. But the state of Florida will pay for it. Or the state of Texas, rather, will pay for it. I don't know why I said Florida. I meant Texas. But the point is I'm not sure if that's actually accurate or not. But generally speaking, no, they actually don't, because they did an expose. Sorry, my husband chirped in and said that they thought that they look at the parents' income. According to the post that Sarah Fields put up, they don't actually look at any income other than the person who is filing. Don't know if that's true or not. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge. I'm nothing. I'm just a person who is looking at this case. Now, the point is the parents, of course, the boy got a brand new, I think, Lexus on his 18th birthday. Although I don't know why you buying your son a car when you know he's going to go to jail. He's supposed to be under house arrest. Why does he have a brand new car? What could he possibly need that for? Anyway, point is people are angry. People are upset because they're being found out that they're grifters. Because that's what this is. It's a big grift. It's a big money grab. And they're using the fact that there has been issues in the past with people of different races. Let's put it that way. And they're using that. And people were falling for it, and now they're seeing how their money was being spent, and they're not happy about it. Well, maybe don't be foolish and donate to someone who did something like that. Because if you think they actually care about their audience, they don't. They care about themselves and their kids. And I can guarantee you, yeah, they might be heartbroken over the fact that their kid's going to be going away. But at least their kid is still here. Austin Metcalf's mom never gets to hug him again. Never gets to tell him I love you again. Never gets to do any of that ever again. But Carmelo Anthony's mom can at least go to the prison that he will be housed at and give him a hug. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying this kid should go to prison for the rest of his life. I'm sure as he gets older, he will learn that certain behaviors is unacceptable. But at the same time, maybe he won't. Who knows? All right, so we're going to give a shout out to... Hold on, I gotta wait for the TV to load. All right, giving a shout out to Black Conservative Perspective on YouTube. Check him out, like and subscribe, and don't forget to like and subscribe here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am frustrated, I am tired, and I'm damn near heartbroken. Because what I'm looking at right now, what I'm reading about the Carmelo Anthony case, this ain't just sad. It's sinful, it's shameful, it's sick. You mean to tell me this man is facing a first-degree murder charge, facing life in prison, and he just filed an indictment form? He's broke after supporters raised over $538,000 for his legal defense. This ain't gonna fly. Not today, but somebody gotta say it, and I guess it's me. See, they said it was to protect the young man and give him a fair shot at fighting for his life. But now, here we are, less than 2 months later, and this kid got no money left. He filed an indignant package requesting a court-appointed attorney, meaning he can't afford his own defense anymore. And I'm supposed to believe this is just a coincidence? Somebody got to pull the curb back on these parents. But to me, this ain't adding up. Let's talk about their house. The family moved into a $900,000 rental in Frisco, Texas. One of the most upscale, high-end, gated communities in the area. They said it was because they were getting death threats. Okay, let's say I believe it. But why the $900K price tag? Why not a $300K safe house out in the country? Why not a secure apartment with a private security? Why the luxury zip code? Then let's talk about the car. A neighbor showed report.
You want to know why the luxury zip code? Because they still have to live after the sun goes away. If and when Carmelo Anthony is found guilty, he will go and spend a good portion of the rest of his life behind bars. His parents need to still live. So, yeah, they got a brand new house and a brand new car.
That a brand new car showed up soon after they moved in. New paper tags, fresh off the line, expiring June 4th. And you mean to tell me?
With a big red bow on it that said, "Happy birthday."
That was paid for with security expenses?
Why does somebody who's under house arrest and who could possibly be going to prison for crimes allegedly accused of need a brand new car?
Or was that just mom and dad enjoying the donation run? The boy should have had a lawyer day one. I'm talking about top tier, no games, murder case attorney behind it. Retainers paid, hours billed, motions filed. But instead, we got a family blowing money on a house and a car. Talking about bodyguards and living expenses. And now begging for another $1.4 million. And
so Carmelo Anthony's family raised all of that money, and now they're filing in court that they're in meaning that they're poor and they need a court-appointed an attorney. So what's so sad is that they literally threw their own son under the bus for financial gain. That's just what this is, because they should have took a plea deal for that. They should.
And they didn't. Which means they wanted to go to trial because they fully believe, because I don't know who's lying to these people, but they fully believe that they're going to get their son off. No, sorry, not going to happen, because that video, the CCTV coverage, pretty much showed that there was no altercation until the incident happened, which means it was not self-defense. And I hate to tell you, even if the kid said some things that Carmelo Anthony did not like, it does not give him the right to end another person's existence. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
For him, and they did not do that, and now he is facing life in prison, and that is so freaking sad. But they hustled y'all though. They played on y'all emotions because he was black, and I don't even know. I mean, honestly, they knew the whole time that he did it.
Good mother morning grills. I am so
Exactly.
disgusted. I promise you, I'm so disgusted. What I just heard is made me so disgusted this morning. It's crazy. Now, like, the whole world was invested in talking about the Carmelo Anthony situation. Sometimes black people, boy, they just the worst. Worst sometimes. Hear me out. Hear me though, okay? Because this shit don't make no sense. I'm trying to wrap this shit around my head and comprehend some of this bullshit that I just heard. Everybody and their mama was invested for even talking about or heard about the situation with Carmelo Anthony.
What do you got? Truffles. What is this? Oh, okay.
Some of these
A toy.
families think.
Sorry about that,
And
guys.
it's not just black people, but sometimes, to me, my opinion, sometimes black people just think about the dumbest shit to buy and purchase and don't think about the long-term shit or the main source of what they need the money for. You feel me? I promise you. I don't know what the fuck his family was thinking. I don't know what the fuck.
Exactly. What were you thinking? Why would you buy him a brand new car? Yeah, it sits pretty in the driveway, but can't use it. He can't take it anywhere because if he does, he's breaking his, what do you call that when you're under house arrest? He's breaking his house arrest. So why exactly did you buy your son a brand new car for his 18th birthday? It doesn't even make sense. What he needs is a good damn attorney.
Is going on with people? What's wrong with somebody that would do something like that? The whole purpose of raising the money was to give for the child.
Y'all, I deleted my video about Carmelo because is that not true? Because I don't like that. Now it's everywhere, everybody's talking about it. So is it true? Do they want the money or do they not? Like, I mean, that's the real difference.
Of course they want your money. It's a money grab. It's always been a money grab.
Question years, because that's the point that I was trying to make in my video. But you said you farm, house, getting food, all that. So what's really true about? Like, does anybody know the truth? Because I'm not understanding why is that going around. I mean, literally, I heard it. But if I'm wrong,
It's true. They have a new house. They have a new car.
I'm gonna start deleting the videos because y'all not finna clip for me. So y'all probably already did.
It's clickbait, sweetie.
And I said what the fuck I said. Do they want the money? I mean, like, what
They want the money,
No, it's only-
but it ain't for what they're saying it's for.
But y'all know how the internet is. So it's no reason why I should sit here and delete my video. But I did because I'm for my people. At the end of the day, and I need to know, do they want some money again? Did they say they want some money? I believe. Trying. Camera Anthony, Dad, Drew. On the internet. The questions
Actually, I think it's his mom that's doing it, not his dad. His dad's too busy arguing with Jeff Metcalf. And no, sir, self-defense isn't murder, but that wasn't self-defense.
Where did y'all get this from? Where did it go? You know what all these thieves and all this stuff are? They say y'all got it.
They bought a new house in a gated community or a new rental property in a gated community and a brand new pretty Lexus for their son who is under house arrest.
So in the way y'all up there stuff with like that y'all raised, that was supposed to be put aside for him with his loyalty.
Yeah, right.
Everything else that he had.
Y'all got suckered.
And y'all was sit up there and spend that money.
Yeah, so I promise you guys.
Y'all got suckered. Y'all got scammed.
I am not adding the fire alarm chirping in the background. Okay, I do not have my fire alarm chirping, and I don't know what's up with all these ratchet black people having the fire alarm chirping in the background.
That is true. Why do you guys have your change your batteries? That would drive me nuts. Do you not hear that?
Is anybody really surprised? Is
No.
anybody really surprised that these people feel betrayed? They feel hoodwinked, led astray, heartbroken, right?
Duh, we were telling y'all all along that you're being hoodwinked. You didn't want to listen to us.
Right? I'll call it sellout and all this other stuff because I'm honest.
Hold on, guys. 1 second. Okay, now, so the point is yeah, y'all were hoodwinked. Y'all, that was a big old money grab, and you guys were hoodwinked.
Right? I'm telling you the truth. Okay? About situations like this.
So that's pretty much it for the video. Don't forget, check out The Black Perspective on YouTube. Like him and subscribe to him. Give him that love. And don't forget, like and subscribe here. And check him out for further details on the Carmelo Anthony case. This stuff is crazy, in my opinion. I don't. If my kid, okay, first of all, my kid wouldn't, because my kid knows better. But if my kid did something like that, anything that I had would go to them. Not, I wouldn't be buying stuff. I'd be like, yo, I gotta save whatever money I can for my kid's defense. But these parents apparently don't care about that, because they got him a brand new Lexus, or got the family a brand new car. Because let's face it, when he goes away, they're going to be using that car. It's not like they're going to store it until he comes out. They're going to use it. Just like the house. When he goes away, the family needs someplace safe to live, so that's why they chose that residence. I mean, guys, you couldn't tell that this was a money grab. Look at the people they had represented in the family. Look at the advocacy group that was representing them. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. And to be honest, a lot of people in this world, I mean, what exactly is wrong with this world? Are these young people so crazy these days? I mean, and yes, it is the young people. Look at what happened yesterday, that tragedy in Idaho. A 20-year-old kid who, by the way, was so bad that his own parents had a no contact restraining order against him, allegedly. We need to bring back mental institutions and start putting these folks away that are dangerous to the rest of society. Because I don't know if it's video games. I don't know if it's... I'm not one of those that blame video games, violent video games, on how a kid behaves. No, it's society. It's their peers. It's the internet. It's everything that they are exposed to. When I was growing up, we didn't have the internet. So we didn't hear about, if something happened in Texas, we didn't know. And let's say I was living in New York and something happened in California. Didn't know about it. Didn't need to know about it. It was handled and it was done. And nobody else throughout the world knew about it unless it was in a global paper. Here's the main point. Is because everybody has more access, that everybody is finding these things out. And you have other kids who see this and go, wow, he earned $500,000 and his parents bought him a new car, and his parents moved into a new beautiful home. See my point? We need to stop this. We need to stop glorifying people who do heinous things. Because when this first happened, there were tons of GoFundMe, the Give, Send, Go comments that were so R-related. And you know what word I'm saying, but I can't say it. It's the word that when you typed in Trump, it flipped to that word. Remember that? The point is that, and people want to blame Give, Send, Go, and people want to blame this, and people want to blame... No, how about accountability? Carmelo Anthony did something that he shouldn't have done. He needs to pay for what he did. It's that simple. He wasn't bullied. He wasn't anything like that. As a matter of fact, he had a record for causing trouble. So how exactly did you guys not realize that this was a money grab? How exactly? Could you not see it? Or, I mean, are you that blinded by what I call tribalization thought? that means that when like one young person thinks a way, that they bring others into their way of thinking, and then boom, you got a whole tribe of people thinking that way. And that's pretty much what I'm thinking this is about. Because honestly, there's no way you guys did not know that this was a money grab. That his parents would use that money in a bad way. And not for what they said it was for. To the point where they actually went online and changed the fundraiser to say, not only is this money used for that, but it's used for this as well. It's not only used for his defense, but we need it for general living expenses. Come on. Do you want to know this? I want to show you guys something. This is what our world is turning into. Undercover Zionist goes to pro-Palestinian protest. Lily Tino going to Disney World. That's a whole thing. They took it over. Residents furious. I mean, it's just thing after thing of bad. The end of Philadelphia. This is disturbing. It's one thing after another. And it's the world in general. Like, my husband actually asked me at one point, why do I watch such radical stuff? I'm like, it's not that. I'm trying to. It's everywhere. The entire world has become radicalized for some reason. And it needs to stop. People are going mad. People are really going crazy. Like, is this how we were raised? I mean, come on, guys. We're going to be the end of our own civilization if this doesn't stop. A freaking 20-year-old kid with his whole life ahead of him goes into a woods for no reason, sets a fire so first responders come. Now, firemen are not armed. They are not ready for combat. They run to danger to save lives. And this kid did what he did. The only thing I'm happy about is the fact that he is paying the penalty right now. There's a special place in hell. That's the only thing. Because nothing that can be said will bring those firefighters back. And that phone call was horrifying. I mean, I'm pinned down. Really? He said that. He was like, I'm pinned down and there's 2 people down already. We need backup. This was set on purpose. That's horrifying. What is wrong with people? Especially the young people. The millennials and below. Like, what are we teaching our kids that this has become the norm? It's become normalized, and that's not good. Look at New York City. We got a freaking communist heading off the Democratic Party to run for mayor. A communist. This is what our world has become. This is what our world has become. Sounds kind of terrifying, doesn't it? I don't know. Well, you guys let me know what you think, but I think that we are definitely living through what the Bible stated, Revelations, in my opinion. Because people, either that or people just lost their damn minds, because there's no explanation for it. None whatsoever. Okay, so on a happier note, I want to show you what I completed last night in my projects. Look at this guy. Solid. And then I got this guy. He's the same size, but a different color, purple and black. Very cool. And then I got 2 smaller ones. This little guy, isn't he cute? And This was my very first one. This guy actually has a boo-boo on his head. That's dipped. But it's all good. It's still cute. But yeah, that's for a part of my sale for the street fair. So those 4 guys will be on display during the street fair that we're having here, our Founder Day street fair in where I live. And honestly, I don't get it. I honestly do not get why people are acting so crazy. Like, why? You got I mean, just think of it like this, okay? Even how do I put this? Because I'm trying to put things in ways that I don't get demonetized, because YouTube is very funny about stuff like that. But the trans community, this Lily Tino nonsense. You know she's doing it just for clicks and views, right? And you guys are giving it to her. People keep saying they want to ban her from TikTok and ban her from Disney and ban her for anything. Just stop watching her videos. Stop watching her clout. Stop giving her that clout. Just stop. Stop watching them. Stop looking at them. And guess what? She'll go away. Because she's doing it because it gets a reaction. We all know that what she did was disgusting and weird and should never be allowed. And personally, she's lucky because, to be honest, can you imagine a redneck American dad going towards the women's room and seeing Lily Tino come out? You're not talking where she went to a Democratic state where people have those same type of crazy values. We're talking about Florida. Ron DeSantis, Florida, where they are so red. They are deep red. They are that bright neon red. I mean, alligator Alcatraz? Hello? Which I think is hysterically rich and funny, and people need to stop protesting that because, number one, there was already an airport in that vicinity. So the ecosystem does not get affected. Number two, here's the most important thing. If you're in this country illegally, you need to go. And guess what? We don't care anymore. I'm tired of hearing these stories about moms being separated from I heard it during the Obama administration. I heard it during the Bush administration. I heard it during this administration and that. This is what I'm saying. This happens every single time. The only time I think this did not happen was during George Bush Jr. and during Biden, obviously. And it wouldn't have happened if Harris got in, because thank God that didn't happen, because oh my goodness, we would have been a third world country. Do you guys not get this? This country has survived and ran because of its principles. And now you want to put a man like Zoran Mandani, or whatever his name is, I mean no disrespect, but you want to put a man like that in charge of the heartbeat of America. Because that's what New York City is. When people come to visit our country, they generally go to New York City or Los Angeles. Generally, though, it's New York City because they want to see the Statue of Liberty. They want to see the 9/11 memorials and all this other stuff. They want to see what Manhattan is like. So when people come in, that's where they generally go. The heartbeat of America, in my opinion. That's just one opinion, one person's opinion, okay? But at the same time, you want to put a man like Zoran Mandani in charge of one of the greatest cities in the world. That would be the biggest biggest mistake of your lives down in New York City. I have no control over what New York City does because I live outside of that. But to the people of New York City, if you vote this man in, you are going to regret it because he will destroy New York. He really will. Just like Kathy Hochul is trying to destroy New York because she really is. She's doing her damnedest. I mean, giving 50 million of our taxpayer dollars to illegal immigrants. Yeah, she's really trying to destroy New York. The sanctuary city policies need to be ended. The nonsense needs to be stopped. All these protests, they need to be stopped. Trump, send in the National Guard, send in the Marines. I don't care, send whoever you need to send. But it needs to stop. Because these people are crazy. They really, truly are. Like that guy, that 30-year-old, I forgot his name. He was the Columbia student that almost got deported and all this other stuff. And people were having a fit. His wife was begging, oh, please, 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 let my husband go. Even though she had a restraining order against him. And what does he do? He gets out and does the exact same thing he got arrested for. Protesting in support of groups like Hamas. What is wrong with people? Seriously. Spending a month and a half, 2 months, whatever it was, in a ICE detention facility wasn't enough to teach you anything, you moron? Of course not. Hence why the world has gone to shit. Hence why that symbol that is currently hanging from my porch and always hangs from my porch is getting stomped all over by people like that. And people are allowing it. And it needs to stop. It seriously does. Anyway, guys, that's this morning's update. I will be back with more updates later. And maybe we'll do something fun later. I don't know. Depends how the day goes. I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget, like and subscribe for more fun. And I will see you guys on the flip.